Thank you so much. Well, good morning, everyone. We're back in South Hall at the Creator Lab. It's brand new, focused on the creator economy, and I have none other than one of the coolest creators. We actually met in an elevator, Carlos Gonzalez, aka Directed by Carlos. How are you?
Hello, how are you, Nikki? We just met in an elevator. That's crazy. And now we're here, interviewed like the next year.
But isn't that how networking goes, right?
That's really what it is, and the magic of actually being at NAB. You never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, so I will say, you're a testament to the creator economy and the creator world in general. Like, when we met, I feel like your account was at a certain area and then you've blown up. You create the most amazing content. You take people on a journey. Just for reference, how many followers do you have?
150K.
Yeah, and that's on Instagram, and you're creating every day. Most likely, are you specifically working with DJI?
Yeah, so I'm one of their content creators for DJI here. They have a couple. I think have like 2 more working with their show. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to like be able to like have the opportunity to create a DJI for US and Las Vegas, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, your first year at NAB Show was last year. This is your second year. So as a creator, sometimes coming to a place like NAB Show, has it felt intimidating, or how have you been able to overcome that and thrive in creating?
No, not intimidating at all. Honestly, it's probably the opposite. You really feel more motivated, and like being in an industry where like everybody in this building to a certain aspect loves what you do, and everybody loves video production and broadcasting. So like for me, I find it very inspiring. You got big shoes to fill, and I just like shoot social media videos and like do my freelancing work here and there, but it's so cool to finally be able to like see the creators in real life and like all this tech, and I got big shoes to fill in the industry, so it's super inspiring for me.
Yeah, what do you look forward to most when you come to NAB Show?
Talking to people, talking to everybody in the business, because at the end of the day, like we all are kind of in the same page where we are trying to figure it out and like still trying to like see what's next and what's new and what's coming. So being able to reconnect with a lot of creators and ultimately just like seeing where they're at, like feeling refreshed, like, hey, it's okay to like not have you completely figure it out and kind of like playing it by ear, but at the end of the day, just have fun and like connect and like see everybody's in the same page. Like, no, there's no pressure on like, oh, everybody has it planned out, because everybody in the creator space, at least that I've talked to, has been very cool and very open to like having that option to slowly kind of like figure it out, and be able to connect, learn more than anything, just learn from each other.
I would love for you to drop some knowledge. Be as transparent. You are a creator with DJI now. A lot of creators, or maybe those who are wondering, what is the creator economy? How are they getting money?
For sure.
For those who want to get their start, like, how does one partner with a brand? How did you reach out to be a creator for DJI?
No, yeah, it's a funny story. Actually, me and my buddy Luke, which is my assistant that I brought in this trip, we used to work at Best Buy, and I remember seeing the first Osmo series, and I'm like, hey, that's a very cool device for your phone. It was like iPhone 6 or something in like 2017. And I'm like, hey, I think that would be a great tool to actually, all I need is stabilization. So I checked that out, the first version of the Pocket, or the Osmo Mobile, the first version for your phone. And slowly but surely, I just got out and started making videos. And then I didn't even have a computer either. I just edited it on my phone, iMovie. And slowly but surely, I wholeheartedly believed in the brand. I'm like, oh, this brand is like goated in the space. It's going to be the like quote unquote Apple of cinematography. And if you wholeheartedly believe in a brand and you stand by it, you create content, you tag them, and it's only going to be a matter of time before they actually reach out. So really all it is like, it's not too impossible to work with a brand. If anything, that wasn't really a big like plan for me. All it was is like, oh, that's a cool stepping stone. Like, what's next? Like, there's always going to be that opportunity, so I wouldn't place any like major partnership or anything on the pedestal, because it's super easy to do. Like, it really is not that hard, and anybody could do it. If I could do it, guys, and I started with my iPhone 6, you could really do it. And it's all it takes is just really making sure you're consistent with the posting, you're tagging them, and building that kind of relationship with your brand as well.
My last question then is, what is your workflow?
My workflow? Non-existent. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, all it is just really making sure I just strategize, most importantly. Like, when I wake up, I'm like, all right, what needs to get done, which is going to pay me long term? So that's like content, right? That's like being able to like emails, anything regarding like long term that's going to pay out. I get those done first, and then everything else extra is probably going to be just for bonus. But make sure the number one thing, 1% better, that's going to pay me in the long term. That's the best thing.
Amazing. Well, Carlos, plug yourself. Where can everybody find and watch your work?
Pretty much Instagram and Twitter, TikTok, YouTube at DirectedXCarlos, and yeah, I'm excited for everybody to just get it going and get their content going.
Well, thank you for your time. I can't wait to see all the content that you capture on the NAB Show floor. Thank you for joining us in Creator Lab. Stay creating, and back to you, Ryan.